Hey, True Badger Token. Nice to see everybody. Welcome to the nSights AMA. We have with us Doug Kyle, and Brendan Duff is on tonight as well to give you an nSights update. Hey, Doug, how are you?
Doing good, Deb. Thank you. So, how's everybody tonight? We're gonna
True Badger Token. Nice to. We are fantastic. We're fantastic. All right, now I'm going to turn it over to you.
Okay. Well, thank you, Deb. I appreciate that. Guys, we'll make it a fairly quick night, simply because I need to get to Best Buy. I'm going to buy a new computer so I can take it anywhere I go, so I can keep up to date on nSights and everything that we're doing in nSights and trading in nSights. So Cyber Monday is today, and they close at 8, and I want to be sure to get this system so that it keeps me in touch with everything that's going on with nSights, no matter where I am. So with that said, let me update everybody. We were going to launch on the 1st. We are launching, though, another coin called SAFUfied in our tokenomics that we do in True Badger.
In our Nexus ecosystem, right?
In our Nexus ecosystem. Thank you, Deb. That was the word I was struggling to get. And that launches tomorrow at 9 a.m. Pacific time, I believe, Deb. And it will do day 1 and day 2, and then go out to Pancake Swap on day 3. And if you listen to day 1, day 2, and then day 3, you know that's right in the middle of us wanting to launch NSI. So I'm going to push NSI for 1 week to let this happen and let everybody participate in the SAFUfied launch, which is super exciting. And part of what NSI will be doing and tracking and everything that we're involved in. So it is a cohesive project, or kind of a sister project, if you want to call it that, to NSI. And NSI is fully on board with, supporting that, because some of the stuff that we want to do in NSI with protecting the MetaMask wallets and doing our mid wallet, which is on the blockchain, will incorporate SAFUfied in terms of locking the MetaMask wallets and keeping our accounts much more protected. And that is super important in what we're doing. So nothing major other than the programmers are definitely on track. Things are fine there. And just give us 1 more week to polish things a little bit more, and then look for a nice clean launch next Wednesday is my goal. Set next Wednesday, the 8th. For the launch, and that'll just give us everything we need. So that's pretty much it, folks. I think everything is going very, very well. The last major thing we have to really test is the mid wallet, and the blockchain are working on that, but they're also working on our launch for SAFUfied. So they're pretty hammered right now. But again, it'll give us time to really make sure everything is working exactly like I want it to work. One of the most important aspects from this point forward is that mid wallet getting working the way that I want it to work, because it's that mid wallet that allows us to put tokens on the blockchain and leave those tokens open for NSI to be able to trade those at future prices, right? So we'll be able to sell them for profit at future prices. We'll be able to set entries at lower prices or scalable prices. It'll give us a lot of function that we need to have for those long-term trades. And I don't want to leave MetaMask open so that, that it's vulnerable. MetaMask is a little bit too vulnerable for us in terms of allowing it to stay open to the world. So that's why we've developed our own mid wallet on the blockchain that locks those coins to you on that blockchain. And then what we envision is when you want to take them out of the mid wallet, we'll take them out through SAFUfied that we're launching tomorrow, which is a locked system and move them into your MetaMask and then relock the system so that it keeps those tokens very, very safe, or as safe as we can make them at this point. So that's it, guys. That's our NSI update. And we'll do another one on Monday, but we should be very, very golden and good to go on the 8th. All right. That's it, Deb.
All right, well, we just have a couple of comments out on YouTube that I want to make sure that I address. So Cochise Bryant says, way to stay up to date. And Terry and Zell's King, I'm not sure, Kingdom Water of Southern California says, stoked to be on the ground floor of the Nexus ecosystem. So yes. Yes, and we are trying very hard to keep everybody up to date on what is happening with all of our projects. So thank you for the kudos there.
Yeah, and guys, I just got off the phone with Peter, and just the people that are being attracted to the ecosystem. Oh my goodness, guys, we are so in the right place, doing the right thing. We just got to keep everything clear and moving forward, and they can do a lot, but they can't stop us. So we're all good. All right, Deb, back to you. Oh, Peter raised his hand. Maybe he wants to say something. Now, sure. Peter, I'm going to bring you up, but I got to make Best Buy before 8 o'clock. So if I'm going to promote you.
Well, if you would have stayed on Pacific time, buddy, you would be fine.
That's right. Thank you, Deb. Hey, Peter.
Hey guys, just want to jump on here. I'll be on the next AMA too, and I'm going to tell you guys the same message. Listen, if we all cash out of True Badger and nSights to go into the next project, we're no different than the other projects out there, and we will not attract the greatest leaders, the greatest companies, the greatest things in the world, guys. By pulling it from one project and putting it into the next, you are harming yourself and you are harming everyone else involved. And it may not look like that today when you pull out your 9 and you put some in and it turns into 15 or 18 or 20 or 25. But if you harm this entire system and we don't get to $1 trillion because of the activity that's taking place, guys, you just cost yourself possibly hundreds of thousands and millions of dollars because of bad behavior and doing it. And I'm going to tell you, right, it's not going to happen this time. We're going to build an algorithm. It's not me. It's not Doug. It's not. That's going to look at your behaviors. If you are someone that buys a token and sells to get in the next one and sells to get in the next one and sells to get in the next one, you will not in the future be able to participate in phase 1, phase 2. You'll have to go on PancakeSwap and buy your tokens because you do not deserve to get in early, because the early is about foundation. Guys, I've said this the entire time. We're building the most solid foundations to these projects that are out there, and we don't need weak people in our solid foundation. You want to come later, you want to be a part of it later on, great. Hey, love you. Go for it. But if you want to be part of us, we're holders. We're people that are in there. And I understand a little bit here, a little bit here. You got 10 grand worth. You want to sell off 100 here, a little bit there and there. That's beautiful, guys. These are not to hold the rest of your life. They are to enhance and financially improve your life. But to sell from one project just to jump out in another project and sell 100% of your tokens or a majority, I'm seeing sales of 9,000, 7,000. Guys, shame on you if you are one of the people doing that and thinking that you're going to get all of that into the next project and 5, 10, 15, 20x. It ain't going to happen. And again, we're going to start looking at wallets. I'm looking for the people. We are looking for the people that believe in the long term of cryptocurrency. I'm telling you what, guys, I was just looking at my wallets. I had a bunch of tokens that I bought in the beginning of the year, and they kind of flatlined. And instead of selling them, I said, you know what, I'm just going to leave that wallet alone. One was a company called Acrona. It just 10x'd. Another one is a company called Vibe. It just 6x'd. Why? Because I left them there. If I would have said, oh, these projects aren't going anywhere, let me put that money in another project, I would not have thousands and thousands of dollars in profit. And guess what? These tokens kicked freaking ass over the last 10 months. and they develop technology. I'm looking at the one project. It's going to be $1 billion project. They are killing it, but the team needed time to put it together. And I got to tell you guys, at one point that token surged, and instead of selling it, I said, no, I believe in this project. I'm going to hold on to it. And then it went all the way back down into the basement. I'm talking about like, oh my goodness gracious, I just lost 80% of my money, and I was up 200, 300%. But I said, no, I'm going to hold. I'm going to give these teams the opportunity to build and develop. And that's what we're asking you guys for. Give us the time to 50x these tokens, 30x these tokens. Give us the time. You guys, if you're selling nSights right now, oh my goodness, the software hasn't even launched yet. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's like having a baby and you go, oh, the baby can't walk. Let me get rid of it. No, you've got to give the baby time to walk. You got to give it time to learn, to see other people walk, go, oh, wow, they're walking. Wow, look. Eventually, that baby could become a track star. But if you give it away, you will never know. Or you'll turn on TV one day and say, oh, my God, just broke the Olympics, just got a $20 million contract. I should have kept that baby. Why did I get rid of it? Do not throw the baby out too soon. And that means, guys, NSI is going to be the most incredible piece of software. Here it is, guys. The only decentralized trading system that I know of. It's done on the smart contract. It is decentralized. Okay? It is the future of where this is going. And it's unbelievable, guys. So please, 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 please do not make the mistake of jumping from project to project to project, because ultimately we're going to build technology that will not let you in the project early in the future. And we're going to, by the way, guys, we're going to take the data from TrueBadger, NSI, and SAFUFIED, and we're going to include that into the statistics, the algorithm that will allow you to participate in the next 1, 2, 3 projects. So if you think you're getting over on the system, baby, the system's going to get you. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. We're here for the long haul. We're building for the future. That's all I got, buddy. I'm going to let you go to Best Buy, baby.
I love it. All right. Well, let me give, and I was going to cover this in the next part, but since you brought it up already, we'll just go ahead and dive in. You know, we've talked about this from the beginning, guys. We are here to protect you guys, protect the coins, protect the companies, protect the growth. The algorithms that we're going to develop are going to be an AI system that will identify the best group of people to launch the coins for the success of all of us. Okay. And the people that fit in that will be the people that will really help launch coins, launch stability, and then attract more coins to us, because we've created this stability, we've created this environment. And it will be a very clean algorithm, AI system that just looks at sell ratios, sell amounts, buy amounts, rebuy amounts. You know, did you sell off all your tokens? I just sent Peter a list of, I don't know, almost 100 people that sold all of their NSIs going into SAFUFIED. Okay, doesn't make any sense, right? But it doesn't help all of us. It doesn't help you guys. And our number one goal is to create financial success and wealth for everybody on this call. And that is by creating something that rewards right behavior, right? That right behavior will attract more coins, more people, more projects to our ecosystem, right? So just think it through. We're here to help you grow. And I know it's very tempting to take TrueBadger, NSI, sell a big chunk because you think you're going to put it in SAFUFIED and see this 10, 15x return on it. Really not the goal, guys. The goal is 30, 40, 50 plus X over time so that everybody makes lots of money. So thank you, Peter, for bringing that up. I was going to talk about it in the second half, but I think it was perfect here, my friend. All right, Deb, That's it. But guys, look at the intent of the leadership. Where else do you get this? That are looking out for you, right? Because that is the goal. We look out for you. We help you. It helps the projects. Everybody's happy. So,
Yes.
All right, Deb.
Yep. And we're getting lots of great comments like a solid foundation is built with strong pillars. Greed gets you nowhere. Makes no sense, but the burn party should be good. You know what? There's always a silver lining, right? So there's two things right now. And Ken, thank you so much for putting that in there. First thing is, yes, thank you for the reflection. Thank you for the reflection. That's amazing. Second thing, we've got some coins on a great sale right now. So if you wanted to go scoop some up at this low price, we know a couple of them you can go grab right now for a great price.
Yeah, and guys, this is part of the tokenomics for NSI too, right? So when SAFUFI launches, right, and all of the people that are selling, trying to get money to put in SAFUFI, as soon as that launches and that's all over, guess what the market maker account's going to do? Okay, it's going to come in, stabilize everything, and drive stuff back up. So I'm not doing that beforehand because I drive it up, they sell off, they got, it just doesn't make any sense. So I'm going to wait. And then all of the tokenomics that we built for NSI will come into play. So
right. And it lets our community have access first, right? So
that's right. You guys always have access. I always tell everybody before I'm going to buy in the market maker account. So they paid us a lot of reflection. They helped the company gain income. They're going to help SAFUFI gain income. And they gave you guys a great price to buy. And it's all a win for us that are using our heads. Okay?
Yeah, I wonder a comment too. What do you get? Like, if you're dumping all your stuff from project to project, it means every time you do that, you've got to be 100% right. Now, it's kind of cheating, and that's why our algorithm in the future is not going to let you cheat, because we know our project's going to work, right? That's cheating a little bit, but the reality is, at some point we're not going to keep launching. I don't know, maybe we will, but at some point you're not going to be able to cheat, right? Either algorithm is going to stop you, so then you're going to have to go find other projects. Otherwise, if you don't leave something here, you miss all the growth, right? Just like Peter. Even if you need, if you need some, maybe you take a little bit and leave the rest to grow. You only put a little bit. If you 10 times or whatever for this, that means you only need 10% of that to get your capital back, right? So if you take your 10% out and you leave the 90% to grow, then
That's okay.
Right. That makes sense. Even if you weren't doing this, that makes sense, because then you start building like Peter did, right? He had other ones that are sitting there. You're building potential income, right? Future income. If you take it all, you have to be 100% right. There are people who are good, but to be 100% right every time, I don't know. I would bet on, a little bit of diversity, a little bit of setting up some assets to grow, but you got to make your own choice.
Yeah. Very good point, buddy.
Very good point. Excellent points all around. And let me just peek at YouTube one last time. There's lots of questions that came in, and we're not going to have time to, but the good news is they'll live out here and we will get back there and take a look. Guys, I see a lot that's related directly to SAFUFI. There is a 7:30 p.m. AMA coming up on this channel, so stay tuned. Ask those questions again. You will get them answered there. We try to keep this call very specific to nSights. And so those questions are the ones we're trying to get to. We will go back and take a look. Everybody have an amazing evening. We'll see you back on this channel in just an hour and a half. And if you're on with us with Digi, we'll continue.